Hey guys, it's Kendra. Today I'm here to do a pregnancy update for weeks 33 and 34, being pregnant with identical twin girls. I'm already out of breath, so let's get this video started. I cannot believe that I'm at 34 weeks. 34 weeks is when, if I happen to go into labor, they won't stop it. Anytime before this, they will, put you on bed rest, try to get everything under control. But if anything were to happen now, they would allow me to go ahead and deliver because the babies will be fine. Today, what did I want to talk to you guys about today? I mean, honestly, not much has changed. I had a couple doctor's appointments, so we'll talk about those. I don't have any more baby things to really show you, but I'll just talk about kind of frequently asked questions that I've been getting from you guys a lot. I have started going in twice a week now to my OB for non-stress tests. So when I say NST on my Snapchat, that's what it means, a non-stress test. Basically what you do, so I go every Tuesday, Friday, so I go tomorrow. You lay down and they strap a little monitor thing on each baby's heart, and they just monitor the heart they need at least 20 minutes. And then they also have this little thing that goes in the middle of your stomach, which monitors your contractions, if you're having any. The first one, I only had one. The second one, I had none. I get most of my contractions at night, and they said that's because you're more relaxed, so you would typically get more than, which I didn't really know. But, and the baby's heart rate has to kind of spike 3 times or something. It has to do a certain amount of things. And then it has to have a certain amount of movements, so they suggest drinking juice to get them to move. But these girls move all day long. I thought at this point there would not be much space left in there, so I would feel them less often. But I actually feel them way more now, all day long. I feel them rolling around. I feel legs, full on legs. I can feel the full leg. I feel feet. Just a lot of movement, and it's hard not to touch my belly now when I feel them, because it's I just want to hold them, and it's not a kick anymore. It's it's a full-on baby in there. And I was talking to Andrew yesterday. We were laying on the couch watching TV. Well, I don't really lay on the couch anymore. I sit up watching TV, but I was just saying, I was oh my gosh, they're this big. How in the world are there 2 of those in me? It's crazy. So yeah, I told the doctor, I was honestly, I don't think I'll need juice because they move a lot. So I just sip water, and she was you are right, they move a lot. So those have all been good. They've passed them. The second one I took was actually at the hospital that I'm delivering at, because there wasn't any space at my OB's office. So I did one at the hospital, and it was actually I'm glad that I did that, because I hadn't been to the hospital really. I hadn't been to the maternity section, and it was really nice. I'm glad that I will be there. The rooms were huge, which was great. The nurse was super nice. She's oh my gosh, I have triplets. I'm wow, okay, that's crazy. I burp so much now, just weird things happen. But when I was doing the one at the hospital, she's just take it, or she was looking at everything. We were just chit-chatting for a while, and she's you've already passed everything, so you can just take a nap, and I'll be back in 15 minutes, because they have to do it for at least 20 minutes. So and then she came back, she's your babies are overachievers. So everything was just going really great. And I know some people have to lay there for an hour, because the babies have to cooperate, and if they move a lot or something, if their hearts get off the monitor, then you have to find them. But I don't know, if for some reason it's been really easy for me. So those have all been good. My fluid levels have all been great. That's one sign that things are starting to happen, is when the fluids start to get low. That's something that they're concerned with, obviously. But whenever my doctor checks their fluids, he's I think it has to be above a 2.5 or something, and they were 3 something last visit. So he said it's a swimming pool in there right now, which is just crazy for this being 34 weeks now. They have so much room in there somehow, still, I don't know. And they're just doing great. So I just feel so blessed that I've gone this far in this pregnancy with no complications for the babies. It is such a blessing, and I'm so lucky. And I just wanted to thank all of you guys, because honestly, you guys have been so supportive during this whole thing. Like, it hasn't been easy for me. It's been easy for the girls in there, but it's been a struggle. Like, it hasn't been like a super fun pregnancy. It's been stressful. It's been, you know, very taxing on my body. I was sick for like a couple months in the beginning. It was just been, if you guys have been following me, you have known that it hasn't been the easiest road. So, all of your comments and everything that you have said over this course of 8-9 months has really, really helped me just stay positive and just kept me just, I don't know, just been very encouraging. There's a really, really loud plane flying over right now. I really appreciate you guys, and it's so cool that you guys are so excited to see them, because I love all these comments and everybody's like, I'm so excited to see your little girls, and me too. I'm very excited. I just want to hold them, and I just want them to be here now. Since like everything's basically done, it's just kind of like a waiting game now. It's so weird. But I don't feel like I'm going to go into labor anytime soon, because I don't feel any different. These last 2 weeks have been kind of like the most uneventful weeks yet. Honestly, my back has hurt less now. I don't know if it's because my belly is getting lower, that it's taking a lot of the pressure off of my back. But yeah, I don't, like, my back doesn't hurt as much anymore. What I do at night, if it does start to hurt, is I have this little, like, I think I mentioned it earlier, I got it from Target. It's just this cheap little heating pad that I just put on my back, and it does help a lot. Our guest bathroom is under complete renovation right now, so our tub is gone, so I can't take baths anymore. But it was getting kind of hard to get out of the tub anyways, so it's probably for the best. I haven't had any stretch marks yet. I want to do a video on the products that I have been using in this pregnancy. I have like 4 that I wanted to talk about and just show you like the benefits that I've kind of had from all of them. So I'll try to do that soon, probably next week or something. But I don't know, like, I get heartburn still. I take Zantac maybe once a day. I don't know, like, not much has changed. It's been kind of just like, I don't know, just like waiting. Oh, you know, one thing, and now that I look at my feet, I have cankles now, so I have gotten a lot of swelling on my feet. Not all the time, but certain days it's bad. And another thing is, like, my circulation's bad in my legs, kind of. Like, if I am, like, bent down or something, and my feet are, like if my toes are kind of, like, crimped or whatever, and then I stand up, they don't move. Like, does that make sense? Like, right now, like, I was sitting, and I have, like, all these lines. I don't know, everything's just, like, just swollen and puffy. So, but my blood pressure is good. So the doctor said it's not, like, a bad swell. It's just normal swelling that comes with pregnancy. It's not anything related to preeclampsia or anything like that, which is what I was kind of worried about, because all of a sudden I started swelling. But he's like, yeah, it's just normal. But yeah, right now I can't see my ankles. They're gone. I've been getting really thirsty lately. Like, I just chug water, which I know you're supposed to anyways. Super thirsty, just out of breath. My sleep has been on and off. Like, last night I only woke up twice. It was a miracle. It was insane. I couldn't even believe it. Like, I looked at my clock the first time I got up to go to the bathroom, and I had been asleep for like 4 hours, and I was just like, what in the world? And then I woke up again like 4 hours later, or not 4, I don't know, 3 hours later or something. But the night before that, I woke up every single hour. It was so rough. It was bad. So it's just like on and off for sleep, but whatever, I'm used to it. I just don't really get sleep. I just wear extra concealer. And, oh, you know what else is like really weird that I've noticed? People say things to pregnant people that you shouldn't say. I was at the post office mailing the rest of my giveaways, and the guy next to me was like asking when I was due. And this is what everybody says now, like every single person. And I say like a couple weeks, and they're like, oh my gosh, I thought you were gonna be due in like any day now. And then I say it's twins, and they're like, oh, well, you look tiny for twins. I don't know, it's just like weird. Like, people think I'm like, you're gonna pop. But then when they hear that it's 2, they like expect me to be like massive or something. But the guy who was talking to me was like, oh, you don't look like you're due in a couple weeks. He's like, but you do look really tired. I'm just like, thank you. Like, that is not something you tell anybody, let alone a pregnant person, that you look tired. No, 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 no. So yeah, people say things and you're just like, thank you. Let me answer some questions that I've been getting a lot. Number one, their names. I will tell you their names when they're born. I'll post a picture on Instagram and I'll have their names. We just didn't want to tell anybody because people have opinions, and especially being on YouTube, I know that all of you guys have your opinions. So we're just gonna wait till they're born. As far as our nursery tour goes, yes, I'm doing a nursery tour. But again, I have names that are going above each of their cribs, so I'm going to film it and then I'll post it once they're born, so I need to film that soon. I have a couple things I need to finish, like just 2 things I need to do in there. I'm waiting for a couple things to come in the mail. Once that is done, I'm just gonna have it like set to private, and once they're born, I'll post that, I don't know, like a week or so after. So that will be up. Let me know if you guys want a hospital bag video. I don't know how useful it will be, because I don't know how useful everything that I'm gonna bring is going to be, but I could do that. Or let me know if you wanna see a video after I come back being like, this is what I actually used type of thing. Oh, do you want me to film? Andrew and I were talking about this today. Like, I was wondering if once I'm like, I'll also talk about delivery date. But let me know if you want a video like me filming just from my phone on like little clips, like leading up to it. I'm not gonna film the birth or anything, but like, let me know if you want a video on the way to the hospital and just like waiting room, or not in the waiting room, in the room, like waiting for everything to happen. Little clips like at the hospital, that sort of thing. Let me know if you want to see that. And then delivery date type of thing. So he's going to induce me if I don't go into labor myself, which I hope I will, just because that's your body being ready to deliver, and they will, I want them to be ready to come out. If I don't, then he's going to induce me the week of my 37th week, because that is like the time when your placenta starts to break down, and it's safer for the twins to be out of the womb than inside of you if you're having monodi twins. So monodi twins are one placenta, they're sharing one placenta, and they have 2 separate sacs. So the week, that is December 22nd. So that could be like the week of Christmas. I'm hoping it's not then, knock on wood, but we'll see. I just don't feel any different, which is why I'm like, I don't feel like I'm gonna all of a sudden go into labor right now. I mean, I technically could, I guess, but I just don't feel any different. And I feel like I should feel different, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys, like, especially for your first, because I know it's different for your first, if you, like, maybe all of a sudden started feeling different. I don't know, like, I still get Braxton Hicks contractions, but they're not consistent. They are, they're not super painful. They're just uncomfortable. I have been getting more pressure. Like, I feel more pressure down there. I feel more pressure when I go to the bathroom. Oh my God, so many burps. So I do feel that, but I don't know. Other than that, I don't know. We'll see if I go into labor. I would like to deliver them like 36 weeks, which is only in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. We have to put our car seats in this weekend, but that's like pretty much all we have to do. I mean, it's just like a waiting game at this point. Something like super, super random that I started getting is TMJ. So my jaw, like when I sleep on one side for too long, my jaw gets totally out of whack, either side. And it's just because everything is so loose when you're pregnant. So like everything is just, it's not the same. So I've noticed like clicking, popping in my jaw, and it's just every now and then. It's not all the time. Sometimes it's worse than others, but I did want to mention that because I thought it was like really, really random. And all of a sudden I was like, what is this? But it's just normal with pregnancy. And I get a stuffy nose at night, but that's kind of it. And I put one of my wedding rings on my pinky because it's getting a little tight on this hand. So let me show you the belly, and I think that's it. All right, so here's my belly with the shirt on. So it's getting pretty large. Let me show you bare belly. So, baby A is now on this side because baby A is whatever baby is lower. So she is now lower down. She's kind of in the middle. And then baby B is over here. So I have a lot more baby on my left side, which is why it looks kind of lopsided. But yeah, they're in there. It's crazy that your stomach can do this. It's just insane. It is definitely getting harder to move around now. Oh my gosh, like putting shoes on and putting pants on is just like kind of impossible. I wear Andrew's clothes to bed at night because my stuff is just way too tight. Like my pajama shirts are way too tight now. So yeah, it's getting interesting, like shaving my legs, oh my god. But it'll be over soon. This pregnancy is almost done. That's everything that I wanted to share with you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed these pregnancy videos, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos coming up. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye.